Making the cliche come to life. Good evening, I'm Scott Eisberg. That old saying, for every setback, there's a bigger comeback. Coaches say it. Madison Ackerman lives it, and she will again. Forget the phrase, you can't go home again. For Madison Ackerman, she can, she has, she will.
But I love it. I love the community, how everyone's involved.
A state champ Stratford player, now their head coach, but the journey to get home won't be forgotten. It can't be. Ink is permanent.
When it hit me the first time, I was a little knocked off my feet about it.
2.5 years ago, we first chatted. Coming home then meant home plate. Boy, did that come with an exclamation point. After battling melanoma, a chunk the size of an orange taken from her leg, chemo treatments in Charleston, her return to college softball at Lander, a first bat back, grand slam home run.
Don't let anything stop you, just keep pushing.
The ink on her tattoo was supposed to have an end date, but cancer doesn't play to a script.
I definitely thought that it was going to be a one-time thing. I do scans every 3 months. And they thought they saw something, so I went and got biopsy done, and thank goodness I have those scans, so they caught it early enough to where it was only in one lymph node, and I am able to get my treatment once a month and still be able to do the things that I love.
Her new chemo 3 times stronger. Madison Ackerman is mental and physical strength personified.
I sometimes will get my treatment done before school. Couldn't show up one day and I had to go downtown, and I had a kid come up to the next day and was like, "Why weren't you here?" And I could tell that was an important part of that student's day, was seeing me.
Fatigue a byproduct, but her work ethic tireless, and her insistence on self-awareness endless.
I would have never thought in 1,000 years that this is something that I would have to deal with. I try to stress to my kids, if you feel like something's off or you see something out of normal, go to the doctor.
Treatment set to end mid-season, so I ask, can Madison Ackerman make it home again to postseason softball?
That's what we're aiming for.
Chemo can't erase comeback spirit in the DNA. Madison said doctors have told her over and over one sunburn can cause a melanoma to develop. It is ingrained in her head. She is determined to ingrain that in her players' heads. They will never, ever be stopped from grabbing extra sunscreen during a practice, during a game, whenever.